Well, God bless you. I'm back. I'm back. This won't be long. This won't be long. I just want to expose the fact that, well, I have my papers here. I have my papers here. I want to set it up, and I'm not going to be long. But the United States Middle District of Florida, Orlando Division, Charles E. Blake Sr., plaintiff and counter defendant, versus Earl W. Carter Sr., defendant. Notice to the court: the United States of America by Maria Chapa Lopez, United States Attorney for the Middle District of Florida, hereby respectfully informs the court that it will not, or that it will decline, it will decline criminal prosecution against Earl W. Carter. Respectfully submitted, Maria Chapa Lopez, United States Attorney. Now listen, that's right, I gotta do it. They wanted all the videos to be taken down, and YouTube took at least 38 of them down. I would have had, Lord, 10, maybe 15,000, you know, let's say subscribers, and oh my goodness, we was rolling. But these videos was hurting Charles and the church so bad until they talked to YouTube and said that, well, I used the word, sounds like maggot. You know what I'm saying? Sound like maggots. Uh, and they didn't like that. And but now people saying everything. So the lawyer asked YouTube to take it down, and then uh, they said, well, we want to go to the judge and have him to tell uh, Dr. Carter take down those videos. And two of them was not taken down. And that's why the judge pulled me in for contempt of court. And then that's the time I went in there and I said, Your Honor, first of all, you have violated my First Amendment rights. And you talking about your honor, but what about my honor? And they brought in a video of mine, and was the worst one they could have brought in. And that's me calling the man Junior. Junior, you can't tell me what to say, Junior. The man is, his name is Dalton Junior. So I'm saying Junior. And then they brought that video in and played it. And I said, oh, Lord, here we go. And my, my son and my wife said, you know what, your daddy going to jail. And so what happened, they told me, put your hand behind your back, sir, because you're in contempt of court. So they took me in the back. And the judge, while I was going out, I said, going to jail, what is that? I said, Paul went to jail. I said, Jesus was arrested and all that. So the man said, Mr. Carter, you have the keys in your hand. If you take down those two videos, soon as you take them down, I had more than two. I had 30 some videos left, and they were something else. But he didn't want me to take them all down. But he said, if you take the two down, you can leave. You can get out of here. So my wife did, and they convoluted and she took it all down because they wanted me to get out of jail, what have you. Now, here we go. The judge said, all right, for contempt of court, Charles Blake, for a whole year, he could have filed, all right, criminal charges in that I was still saying some inflammatory, or let's say, uh, defamation of character statements and what have you. So he had the right during a whole year to file charges. Now the question is, if you had a whole year to file charges, but see, the problem is that if he had filed charges, I had the right to subpoena all of the witnesses, like Bishop Shaw, like David Wright, like uh, let's say David Wright, and what's the other fella's name? Uh, anyway, I'll think of his name later. In other words, I could call all of my witnesses to court, and I had everything I need to beat him. Yeah, Cross. That's why I kept saying Cross is waiting. And the other one is the tall fella. I can't think of his name. Braxton. Yeah, Braxton. I had the witness of Shaw, who told me about what Braxton said about Lassiter, that uh, Blake had molested this 14-year-old Lassiter. All right. Then I had Cross about what uh, Professor Gomes said, that he had sex with him. All right. And some others, Denise Hall, who wrote me the letter. I still got the letter. It's been certified. All right. If she lied, she can go to jail. But the lady wrote me a letter and told me about Lassiter, and Lassiter's son was molested, and all of a sudden, Lassiter gets amnesia, and his ex-wife, renovated the daycare center, and then Lassiter Senior bought a new car. Money, money. So he had a whole year, and I was doing videos to bait him into court. I mean, I said some of the same things I'm saying now, because I wanted him to file charges against me, criminal charges, so we can go to court. A whole year. Now the question is, why wouldn't he file charges? Well, because he knows that my witnesses would destroy him. So instead of him uh, trying to reconcile whatever, he said, well, he wants to get rid of Earl Carter, but he picked the wrong person. He picked the wrong person. So that's why he didn't want to take me to court, because he knows that the truth would have come out, that he is an absolute bona fide card-carrying sissy. All right? And then his rectum been wrecked. And he thought that he could stop me, but I'm saying the same things and worse. And like the old folks say, I'm gonna get wusser. So I wanted y'all to think about this. Why would he not take Earl Carter to court and file criminal charges? He had a whole year, but he didn't do it. Cross was waiting. Denise Hall was waiting. Bishop Shaw had to come. Bradshaw had to come. And also uh, David Wright, the doctor. Oh, it would have been a mess. Then I got a friend, Arthur Holmes. He said he remembered Braxton told him about that situation, and he was willing to testify. So I know what I'm saying is true. Charles Blake is a sissy. So the question is, Why wouldn't he take Earl Carter to criminal court and file charges for defamation of character and contempt of court? So the court sent me this letter and say they will not file charges against me. The case have been closed. He's a liar. Said he won the case. Well, why don't we go to criminal court